I'm going to take a few moments to share with you, and it was funny. I was thinking in terms of how did I get involved, and my story was I have a tendency to put my hand up for things, and I've turned that it's not about putting your hand up, it's about saying yes, actually. And having heard that Louise was up to something and had these ideas and didn't really know what it was, I sort of went along to a session. And it was just really exciting. People having conversations, and there were principals there at that stage, and there were some people from business and some coaches and all sorts of people. And the conversation was great, and we were all really excited. But nobody quite knew what to do. and so that seemed to be kind of like it stunted its growth a little, as Louise said. So we said, you know what, if this is so fantastic, maybe we need some structure. And that's when we sat down and said, so how do we put this program together? And it was an amazing experience because we just built a program based around the people that were involved, actually. And we said, right, now we've got this program and it's going to run for a year, and we're going to have coaching there to support, and we're going to have some learning, and it's going to have academic rigor, and it's going to have all this. Great. Now we need a coach. And I put my hand up. And I said yes, and it was probably the best decision I could have made because, I mean, I came to live in this country from the UK. My husband was South African, with my 3 children. A bit like Louise, I came here not as a homecomer, but to a new home. And I felt that there was something I really wanted to do, but I didn't know how to make a contribution. And then Partners for Possibility gave me a community. Somewhere where I could bring my skills and talents and where they were welcomed and where I actually got to know people I would never, ever have met in my life. And the principals who were so amazing, and the partners who were often confused and amazing. You know, and what was, I think, one of the most touching moments for me was when we had a high school principal in a community of practice where we sit and we discuss things, actually in tears about what was happening in his school, and saying there is nowhere else I can go that I can cry like this and it will be okay, because the principals understood and the partners just held him, and all the men in the room just held him, and the women in the room held him. He said, I can't tell my family because it upsets them too much. So to have a space in this community is amazing. And so for me, that just changed my life. So I'm always, always happy to put my hand up for Partners for Possibility. I don't now belong formally in the team, but I am so eternally grateful for what it's given me in my life. And for the people I've met, and wherever I go, if anybody mentions it, I go, yes, yes, you must do it, you must do it. It's the most amazing program ever. So if anybody's hanging around with their hands sort of lurking around their shoulder height, you just want to say yes. You really, really do. I will never, ever forget what I've got out of this program for myself, but what I've got in terms of sense of community. And in fact, the work I'm involved now is how do we take the coaching world into community, because this program has showed me that we can just do so much. So I'm very grateful to be part of it. Go and buy the first book, go and buy the second book, put your hand up, and put your hand in your pocket. Why not? So thank you very much.